Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes and today I'm starting off the video by showing you yet another care package of parts that's been sent to me by a subscriber called Chris Denigan. Now it's worth noting that Chris Denigan has done a lot of work on the development side of parts for a company called Anembo Engineering, which is a precision engineering company that mainly specialises in parts for Cosworths as well as modern Fiestas and Focuses, but they're actually geared up to produce parts for any car, so they are able to take on custom one-off jobs as well. I'll leave a link to Anembo Engineering's website and their social media accounts in the description of this video. Definitely go and check them out, and if you could give them a follow on their social media accounts just to help me show my appreciation for these free parts, that'd be great. Now, Chris Denigan kindly offered to send me a free set of billet lowering blocks for MAUDE, my MAUDE Mark II Escort, when I was telling him via email that I want to drop the rear end slightly. Now, when the package came, it was a lot bigger than I was expecting, considering I was only expecting a set of lowering blocks, and I'm a big fan of sarcasm. So, in the box we have said lowering blocks. Now these are 1/2 inch lowering blocks. MAUDE is already lowered 2 inches at the rear with some decambered single leaf springs, and the rear is just slightly higher than I would have wanted compared to the front. So yeah, I think these 1/2 inch blocks are going to be perfect. Also, Chris has sent me this Group 4 accelerator pedal because, in his own words, he knows how much I love to rev MAUDE. The next piece is something that I'm really happy about. It's something that I've seen for sale on eBay over the years, and I've always thought it'd be something really nice to buy for FIESTA, my Mark I Escort. What I have here is a heater control surround or fascia. It's billet aluminium, and I think this is based on the heater surround that comes with the twin cam Mark I Escorts. It's definitely going to be a really nice addition to the interior of FIESTA. Now, what I think people normally do is where this line here is, you sort of paint it blue, and then where this one is, you paint it red, and then you just polish the whole face. So then you end up with a nice mirror polished finish with a nice blue line there and a red line there. So yeah, really happy with that. What this is, it's a mount to hold 2 fuel pumps and a fuel filter for, you know, certain setups that use 2 fuel pumps. I only use 1 fuel pump in both my cars because even in Esther, although she's injection, she does have a swirl pot built into the fuel tank. So this is not something that I'll be able to use myself, but I think this will look good on the mantelpiece, Kat. What do you reckon?
Nah.
Worth a try. The final piece in the care package is this blanking plate. Now, on Anembo Engineering's website, this is listed as being for a Cosworth YB engine, but I'm pretty sure this would also fit a Pinto engine because the engine blocks are basically the same. Now, when you run an electric fuel pump, you need to blank off the bit in the block where the old mechanical fuel pump would have been, and that's what this is for. Now, I want to send a massive thanks out to Chris Denigan and Anembo Engineering for sending me these parts. I really appreciate it. You guys have always been very positive about what I'm doing on YouTube, and I think it's amazing that you're actually willing to send me these free parts. Now, as I said, this piece and this piece aren't suitable for what I need, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do these. Maybe I could put them on eBay and then give the money to charity. Definitely go and check out Anembo Engineering. This is just a small example of the wide array of parts that they do supply, and as I say, they're able to take on one-off custom jobs as well. Now, I know I keep banging on about it, but loads of you have been purchasing my new stickers, which I really appreciate. But unfortunately, one order seems to have been lost by my colleagues in the Royal Mail. So this evening, I'm actually going to go and hand deliver the stickers to them. Now, before we head off to make our special delivery, my beautiful girlfriend Kat has made a homemade pizza. I think every man should have at least one Italian girlfriend. Bit hot. I'm glad you find my pain funny. Not quite as hot as that Scotch bonnet I done the other day though. So the guy I'm going to see is Dave, and I've also been speaking to his son Jude on Instagram. Now Dave recently picked up a Mark I Escort which I shared on my social media, I'm not sure whether they're going to want to be on film when I get there or whether they're going to allow me to film the car. This must be the place. I'm here with Dave, there for you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry that my colleagues messed up. And that's Jude over there, who's Dave's son, with his Puma powered Fiesta, which we'll go and have a look at in a minute. And this is Dave's Mark 1 Escort, which I've shared on my social media recently. At the moment, Dave is sourcing a new rear axle for it. It came with an Atlas axle and the diff ended up seizing up on him. And also making a nice custom centre console. Yeah, I'm hoping to come back and have a closer look at this car one day and do a proper video on it, but yeah, it's good to see the car in the metal for the first time today. We'll quickly go and check out Jude's Puma powered Fiesta. I know my mate Fred will appreciate this. He's well into putting Puma lumps in Fiestas. Really cool. All right, nice to meet you. Definitely see you at some point in the future. Good luck with the rear axle and thanks for your support. Yeah, what nice blokes Dave and Jude were. Jude's mate came down as well in a Polo R line, which he'd done up quite nice. And he's actually thinking of selling that and buying himself a Mark II Escort. Yeah, I definitely want to go back and check out Dave's Mark 1 once he's done the few little jobs to it that he's got planned. So yeah, hopefully that'll be coming to a vlog soon. Right, into the next day. Time for my first McDonald's breakfast for months. Hopefully it's not as bad as the normal meals are now for some reason after the lockdown. Thank you. Now, one thing I forgot to mention on camera yesterday evening when I went to see Dave, Jude and his mate Kieran is that Dave very kindly gave me a Ford pin badge as a gift. Look at that, so cool. Thank you so much for the gift, I really appreciate it, and I've got the perfect place for it. Sick. Another thing that's a recent addition to this cabinet is this black Mark 1 Escort Hot Wheels. I've got just 2 of these so far, got one in the packet and one in here, and my mate Nath actually found one the other day in a multi-pack of other Hot Wheels, so yeah, that'll be 3 in total that I've got, but I'd love to have more. Winston's getting some love today. Bit of a noise coming from one of Winston's tyres. Luckily, looks like it's just a stone, not a screw. Right, so seeing as we have nice weather today and it's not too hot, we thought we would do something that we've been meaning to do for about 2 or 3 weeks and actually make a start on getting this Mark III Escort ready for sale. Going to be giving the Mark III a going over with the hydro shot, and I'll be using the Auto Finesse products that I got from Halfords recently. But me and Kat thought it'd be a good idea to give Winston the plastic Fiesta a bit of TLC today as well. Now, I did buy a second battery for the hydro shot. I thought it was here, but it's not. So just start by giving both of them a rinse with the hose, save the power on the hydro shot.
Oh, sorry.
Already? Dear oh dear. I told you need to lower Winston a bit, be easier to wash. Get rid of some of this gap and then you'll be out of reach. Probably should have done this maybe before the snow foam, or certainly before the shampoo, but just gonna use a bit of iron out on the wheels. The hydro shot is dead. Winston's nearly rinsed. The Mark III isn't, so I'm gonna have to finish the rinse in the old-fashioned way. Both cars definitely look better than they did, in my opinion. Winston's metallic seems to be more noticeable now. I don't think it's going to come across on the camera properly though. Just let the cars dry off and then we'll crack on with some polish. Right, so we've gone around both cars the polish now. The sun went in and, you know, it started getting cooler, which would have been perfect. And as soon as we started polishing, the sun came back out again, which made life harder. Definitely looking a bit better than when we started today. So, right, now we're going to seal them both off with the Auto Finesse wax. We was both getting so hot and thirsty, and then I heard an ice cream van.
Done.
And that is it. So both cars have just got a quick glass clean. Still need to sort of hoover the interior out on the Mark III, so I can clean the inside of the windows then. And I've got some stuff from Tesco's today actually. Yeah, so I picked up this gloss dash shine. It said it was 50% off, it was £2.50. And then next to it was this upholstery and carpet cleaner. So yeah, I'll try and clean up the dash a bit. And it's quite dusty and stuff. A lot of junk in it I need to remove. But yeah, she's definitely looking a lot better on the outside. Probably a waste of time doing all that cleaning because the car's probably destined to be used to reshell an RS Turbo or something. But good to see it looking so shiny. And look at Winston, he's never looked better. He looks brand new. Can't reach. Short girl life. Yeah, it's clear to see that one battery will only do one car. So what do you think? You can see he's definitely shinier though.
No, yeah.
It's just that now you've been so up close to the paint, you can see the marks that you've never seen before. But that's just the way it is. But you know, you stand back here and it looks mint. Yeah, I think Winston will be a perfect candidate for trying out this clay bar and the glide. But we'll save that for another day. Cat's had enough. And you'd obviously do the clay bar before you put the wax on anyway. Right, so I've just jumped into FIESTA and the lighting is really poor in here, but I just had to see what this looks like on the dash. Right, so seeing as Winston is looking so mint now, seems like a good time to put him to work on van duties. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I've just loaded MAUDE up with all our repair panels, but all will be revealed in the next video. Right, so as me and Kat begin our first walk around our local field in quite a while actually, it's time for me to end this video. Tomorrow we're going to be attending a breakfast car meet, which you'll be able to see in the next video. Before I go, I want to send a massive thanks again out to Chris Denigan and Anembo Engineering. And also massive thanks out to Dave for the little pin badge you gave me yesterday. And shout out to Jude and Kieran as well. I really appreciate all your support. So if you thought this video was any good, please do give it a thumbs up and a share. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Click subscribe if you're new and you want to keep up to date with all my future uploads. And check the links in the description to my social media and my email address. But other than that, until next time, thanks for watching.